How you doing? I'm Brian, and this is my wife, Tara Redmond, and we're from Redmond's Complete Comfort, and we're here in Pleasant Gap of Central Pennsylvania at Bo and Matty Nickal's home, and we installed a 4-to-1 mini-split Bryant heat pump system, and we're going to walk you through this. So let's go check it out. Come on.
I wrestled my whole life, over 20 years, so UFC and wrestling, there's a lot of overlap and connections and stuff, and I decided when I was in college that after I was done competing in wrestling that I wanted to go to the UFC and train to fight. And at this point now I've been training as a professional for about 2 years. I have 3 fights in the UFC, and yeah, it's going well so far. I'm enjoying it. I get to learn a lot of new things and travel and compete and having a good time. So we've lived in this house for about 2 years. Originally when we first bought the house, it was just gas heat. That was it. So there were some window units and stuff like that, but really nothing as far as AC goes. So originally how I got in contact with Redmond's was they did some work with me on my rental property. I was looking to get mini splits here just because I had a baby inbound. My wife was pregnant, and I was like, man, we can't do a summer without AC. And at the same time, Brian had reached out to me, and the timing just worked out perfectly, and really, really glad that it did, for sure. So we have 4 units, living room, and then one in the downstairs bedroom, 2 upstairs, and it's been a big blessing. It's been amazing. We spent the last summer in the heat, and it wasn't the most fun, and now I'm like, I can't, I don't know how I lived without it.
So here we are at the outdoor unit, and actually this is a 3-ton double stack condensing unit, and this is a variable speed heat pump from Bryant, which is an extremely efficient system. We can operate at 68% capacity all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. So for a home in central Pennsylvania, this is like one of the best solutions to put into a house that has the ability to heat and cool and have multiple zones, because we have 4 different zones on this guy. And now we see the indoor unit, and you see it's a ductless system. And the reason why we went with a ductless system is because we're on a slab, there's no attic space. So to put ductwork in a home like this, it's really, you can't do it. So having a ductless system like this, now when it's 90 degrees outside, it feels just amazing inside of here. A nice feature with this unit that Bo actually brought up to us was in his bedroom, he likes the ability that he could turn the LED off. So having that function with this was another good feature of this unit for this home.
So the really nice thing about a ductless system is that you can set it at 62 degrees in one room in a small area that you want to cool down really fast, or you can set it at a temperature for a baby to sleep at night. You can turn it on, get to temperature, turn it off, or you can just leave it at a temperature and leave it there all day long. There's so much functionality within these systems for you to be comfortable within your home.
I would say what I like most about the systems is the consistency. This is an older home, so with that, you get little gaps and things like that. And what I think that was the most frustrating before was just inconsistent temperature in one room, different than the other. And what I feel like now is every time I come inside, it's just a very consistent temperature. It's consistent room to room, and I'm not sweating or not freezing depending on what room I go into or depending on what season it is. And yeah, so the best part to me is the consistency, for sure. Definitely efficient as well, room to room. I've seen the bill and it's good. It was amazing working with Redmond's. The process was super easy. They were great with communication, and then actually getting the system put in, I didn't know how it was going to go. They were super knowledgeable. Basically they just asked kind of what my needs were, and once they knew that, they could basically fit the system just to meet those needs. And so the process of getting that done was super smooth. And then what I was incredibly impressed with was the installation. It happened super quick, super easy. To me, I'm not very handy or anything, and so it looked like a massive project. And they were in and out quick and easy, and yeah, the whole process was great overall.
Thank you for watching the video. If you think a ductless HVAC system is the right fit for your home, we would love to help you with your home comfort solution.